We had built a very successful business, but we did that because of the tax, arm
Okay.
of that. But what we
Yep.
noticed is that the client was always the middleman or the middlewoman in this situation, right? Where it's like, okay, hey, we think you need
Yep.
to do this. Here's a good idea. Here's a good strategy you should consider. Let's do this donor advised fund thing. Let's do this Roth conversion thing. Let's make sure that your estate plan, you need to get your estate plan done, right? And then you're like, now the client's job is to go get it done, right?
Yep.
And even if you're like, well, I can pick up the phone and call the attorney's office, or I can pick up the phone and call the C, it's still just not holistic, as they would say, right?
Hmm.
It's not, it's
Yep.
there's this job that you're telling the client, hey, make sure you tell the attorney this. Hey, make sure that when the attorney drafts this document that you make sure that I know because I need to know how the beneficiaries need to be done. So now it's
Yep.
like the client has this burden, right,
Yep.
where they're now responsible for doing something. And if they don't do it, even though they're paying a lot of money, but if they don't get it done, well, then their outcome isn't good. If you don't tell the client if you don't tell the CPA you did a backdoor Roth IRA and the 8606 form doesn't get done, well, you might get double taxed on that. Okay.
Yep.
And who's responsible? Is it the client's responsibility to make sure that that's done appropriately when it's like you've got a team of professionals that
Yep.
you're paying a lot of money to have a good outcome? It just seems like at the end of the day, that's most clients don't want that, in my opinion. Most clients, they want to basically be like, hey, you know me, you understand what's going on. Like, give me the easy button, right? That's the way I
Yeah.
see it. And so it just seems to me that the inevitable outcome is this democratization of, as what I like to call democratizing the family office, where
Yep.
we're not necessarily delivering all the services that somebody might expect to find in a true family office type environment, but the basics of, hey, can I get my investments and my taxes and my estate planning done in the same place, right? From the same
Hmm.
team and have a someday when I die, my kids just call one place and it's like
Yep.
it's sort of all done there. That's absolutely, we have found what people want, in our opinion, brought in
Yep.
about three times the level of assets last year than we would have previously at our previous firm. Brought about $100 million of gross new assets in the door last year. Good